Hey, it's Joe from Georgia. So UPS, United Parcel Service, is going to be laying off 4% of the United States workforce, and that comes down to 20,000 people. Now, the reason they're laying these people off is because the number of deliveries are dropping drastically. They're not exactly sure how far it's going to drop, but it's enough to where they're laying off 20,000 people to start with. And this is all due to the tariffs that are making imports so expensive that Amazon, other companies, they've pulled back from their contracts with UPS on deliveries. So they don't need those delivery drivers anymore. So they're going to be laid off and in the job market. Now, this is just the first big company that's coming out in the delivery services that is cutting their workforce. Now, we know Americans, we love products to be delivered to our front door. Well, it looks like it's going to be harder to get those things now that 20,000 less drivers are on the road, but we're going to see more. The United States unemployment rate, just get ready for it next month. We're going to see an increase in unemployment for sure as jobs are leaving America due to the tariffs.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Training Pulse Worldwide. If you're new here, I'm your host Amy, and on this channel we cover real stories that matter, the ones people are talking about and the ones they should be talking about. And guys, I appreciate all my returning viewers, and if you haven't subscribed yet, especially if you're just finding this channel, consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on notifications so you never miss a story that might just shift your perspective. So, today's story hits hard. Over 2,000 UPS employees have just been laid off, and this isn't just another corporate shakeup. These are real people with families, with bills to pay, and dreams they were chasing, and now they're facing an uncertain future. But what's hitting even harder? The reactions from everyday Americans. So let's take a look at what folks are saying, how the public is responding, and what this means for the bigger picture. Then I'll be back and we can have this discussion.
UPS is cutting off 20,000 jobs because of Amazon making less deliveries. This is bad for Amazon and this is bad for UPS. As UPS is cutting off jobs, this is affecting a lot of people's income, a lot of people's household. And the fact that Amazon ain't making no deliveries and doing less deliveries, that means products that you need as the people is not going to be getting to you. Your TV, your remote, your game consoles, food packages, whatever. These trucks, UPS, Amazon, carries and delivers a lot of the things y'all people need. Whether it's food, whether it's things that help y'all, your home, whatever it is. These are starting to get affected. Not only that, the ports with the food, the water, trucks are stopping. 2 weeks. Time is moving. Time is catching up. And the effects, we're going to start feeling the effects soon.
So I just saw that UPS is getting rid of 20,000 jobs in 70 facilities. At what point do the Republicans go, yeah, we've seen enough. Throw in the white towel. It's time to impeach this guy. I mean, how far are they going to let the economy fall? Because they're risking everything at this point. UPS, 20,000 jobs, that's a lot of jobs, and it's not going to be the last. There's going to be another announcement, that's going to be thousands, another announcement, that's going to be thousands. It's going to get bad, and at what point do you abandon the sinking ship? It's been 100 days, I get that, but you got to be getting close. You got to be getting concerned. But I don't know what's going on through their heads, because they're not going to survive this, just like Trump's not going to survive this. Something's going to happen.
So when are we going to just finally own up to spending too much money? Been reading in on the UPS layoffs and the Amazon piece, and corporate greed is just going to do what corporate greed does. And they're always going to be profitable. So UPS, they're laying 20,000 people off. UPS is still going to be reporting profits. But when it comes to Amazon, do you know how much, this post is really more about like wasteful spending because people seem to not want to acknowledge that at all. Yet a bunch of people can't like pay their student loan back and, you know, can't pay their rent and yada, yada, yada. I worked in liquidations, and I keep going back to that, but this is like extremely relevant to what I'm talking about here. We would receive hundreds of thousands of units of goods every single week. I think our company would receive well over 2 million units a week from Amazon of liquidated items that were returned, overstocked, blah, blah, blah. And this stuff was crap. 98% of it was crap. From China, by the way. Like, why can't we just say, hey, I'm spending too much time on my phone browsing on Amazon for random crap that I don't need? Just, can we do it? Can we do it just for once instead of blaming it on a freaking tariff? Please.
Forbes magazine just reported that UPS is laying off 20,000 people because they're not getting Amazon packages anymore. People aren't getting things shipped anymore. This is how this administration starts to dismantle the United States Postal Service. Hear me out on this. If we can't get our things because of tariffs and things aren't getting to shipyards, we are going to have less goods that are getting delivered to businesses and to direct to consumers. So what's the need for it? When the largest customer of USPS is Amazon, for those of you who don't know that, they are the largest consumer of the USPS. We're going to see this administration start to dismantle them in a few months. I guarantee it.
And the reason they're doing this is because Amazon shipments are just down that drastically. So this is going to affect about 4% of their workforce. And why are Amazon shipments down so much? Well, obviously people aren't purchasing as much. I've heard some people throw around tariffs. I've heard people throw around the economy, and all of those things could be true. But is this necessarily a bad thing if people are now buying things locally? Also, during the pandemic, Amazon is one of the few places that actually increased their sales. Their profitability during that time went up 220% because obviously everyone was at home and ordering stuff from home. During this same time, a lot of local small businesses, restaurants, mom and pop stores, a lot of them were struggling and still haven't made it all the way back. This is on top of them announcing last year that they were going to be cutting 12,000 jobs. And not only are they cutting these jobs, they're going to be closing 73 different locations of their facilities by June of this year, 2025.
Personally, this feels like another painful of how vulnerable workers are. And even after years of loyalty and hard work, UPS made billions. And while yes, companies restructure all the time, and when you let go of 2,000 people, it's not just business, it's lives, it's communities. And it's not just UPS. We are watching a pattern across industries, tech, delivery, and even healthcare. They are being squeezed out while executives spin it as strategy alignment. So guys, what do you think? Do you believe these layoffs were necessary, or is this just another case of corporate America chasing profits over people? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I genuinely want to hear from you. And before you go, don't forget to like the video if it got you thinking. Share it if you think more people should be talking about this. And definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Here at Trending Pulse Worldwide, we keep our finger on the stories that matter most. So guys, until next time, stay aware, stay informed, and stay real. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.